other form. So we had seen few examples like heat energy is converting to electrical energy, mechanical energy is converting to electrical energy, light energy to electrical energy, light energy to chemical energy. So in this way, we can change one form of energy to other form. And there are many examples. Those things you will read for your exam. Okay, and you know those things. Okay, you know, just you will read those things, you will get the idea. So today we will see conservation of mechanical energy. Okay, today we will see conservation of mechanical energy, and you can get conceptual question from this conservation of mechanical energy. So mechanical energy means what? Conservation of mechanical energy. Mechanical energy means what? Mechanical energy.
Kinetic and potential energy.
Yes, kinetic energy, kinetic and potential, right? There are two forms of kinetic and potential. So conservation of mechanical energy means this total kinetic plus potential will be constant. So kinetic plus potential energy is denoted by capital U. That one will be constant. Okay. When we can prove this thing, we can tell that mechanical energy is conserved in that system. Okay. So here what will happen? Only kinetic energy will convert into potential, or potential will convert into kinetic. No other form here, right?
Voice is
If we are
cracking.
talking about mechanical energy, then either kinetic will convert into potential or potential will convert into kinetic. No other form. So to prove this, we will take one example. Example is suppose one object. Okay, this object is dropped. This object is dropped from a height. Okay, this object is dropped from a height, and this is our ground. Okay, this is our ground. Okay, this is our ground. Which ground? Football ground. So this is our football ground, right? So what will happen? This object will fall down in this way, right? This object will fall down in this way. Clear? This object will fall down in this way. Okay, okay. It is dropped means what? At this position, initial velocity equal to 0. Dropped means we will take initial velocity 0, right? Dropped means we will take initial velocity 0. Now it is moving due to what? Due to gravitational force. It is moving down due to gravitational force. And under the gravitational force, total mechanical energy of what? Of that object will be constant. Okay, at any point of its path. This is the path at any point. Suppose at this point. At this point, what will happen? K plus U equal to, suppose I'm taking one example, 200 joule. At this point, what will happen? K plus U. Then what will be the value of K plus U? Who can tell? Here it is 200 joule. So here what will happen?
100.
200.
Yes, 200 joule, because it is conserved. Okay. Under gravitational force, the total mechanical energy will be constant at any points of its motion. At this point, what will happen? Total mechanical energy, kinetic plus potential, equal to 200.
Zero.
Right? Right? So total energy will not change. What will change? Either kinetic will convert into potential, or potential will convert into kinetic. Okay? But total,
Sir, at ground,
if you are
sir,
given
at ground, energy will be zero, na?
where?
At ground level.
It will not be zero. If it is 200 joule here, it will be 200 joule here when we will take kinetic plus potential. Okay. So if you are given one question, suppose an object is dropped from a height, suppose given 10 meters, from a height 10 meters. Okay. From a height 10 meters. Okay. So you can easily find potential energy here. Potential energy you can find. What is the formula of potential energy? mgh, right? Potential energy there. It will be mgh. Yes, and it is dropped from this point. So initial velocity 0. Initial velocity 0 means kinetic energy 0. What will be the total energy at this point from where it is dropped, total energy is K plus U. So 0 plus mgh, it will be mgh. Okay, clear? You are asked, what will be the total mechanical energy when it will touch the ground? What will be the total mechanical energy? Total mechanical energy will be addition of these two. Addition will not change. Okay, addition will not change. So now we'll prove this thing. Okay, we'll take 3 points. We'll take 3 points, and we'll see. We'll prove that mechanical energy will not change. Okay, it is in your book, just in that page. Open that page. Okay, I'm doing step by step. So 3 points. This point is given in your book A. In between any point, take it B. Okay, and at the ground it is C. Okay, it is dropped from A. D arrow double P, it is dropped. So drop means U in initial velocity equal to 0, right? Initial velocity equal to 0. And this height is given. From which height it is dropped? It is dropped from height h. Okay. So now you take at A. Which one is A? This point. This point is A. At A. What will be the kinetic energy? Tell. U equal to 0. Initial velocity equal to 0. It is dropped. It is dropped. So what will be the kinetic energy? Take its mass m. What will be the kinetic energy? Who can tell?
Sir, 0.
Kinetic energy is 0. Kinetic energy formula is half m u square. U is 0. Okay. So half m u square equal to 0 because u equal to. What will be the potential energy at point A? 0. Now who can tell?
0.
Who can tell? Yes, tell.
0. 0.
Who is telling 0? Potential energy formula is
Sir, it
mg
will be highest.
at point A. This is at a height h from ground. So what will be the total energy at A? Total energy at A. That means kinetic plus potential. What will be the value? What will be the value? What will be the value?
mgh.
Yes, mgh. Kinetic 0, 0 plus mgh equal to mg. So this is our first equation. So at point A, total mechanical energy is how much? mgh. Now at B. At B. Okay. B point is suppose x distance below the point A. Okay. In your book, it is given x distance below the point A. Okay. 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 So now at point B, object's velocity is not 0, right? Object velocity is not 0. It has covered a distance x. Okay. Under an acceleration, which acceleration? Gravitational acceleration g that acts in the downward direction. Under gravitational acceleration g. How much distance it has covered? X. Initial velocity 0. What will be the velocity at point B? Suppose it is v. So how will you find v? 4 quantities are there. U, x, v.
And how to find, sir?
Which relation will you use to find v? You know u, you know x, you know g. You have to find v. Which relation? Relation?
Sir, no relation is only there.
U square plus 2gh. Right? This is the equation of motion under constant acceleration. So v square equal to u square plus 2gh. Right? Now u equal to 0. U equal to 0 plus 2gh. So what is v square? That is equal to 2gh. What will be the kinetic energy at B? Kinetic energy formula is here. Kinetic energy formula half m v square. V square is 2g. Sorry, here it is x, na? x, displacement is x, 2gx. So kinetic energy is half into m into v square. V square means 2gx. 2 cancelled out. So you will get kinetic energy mgx. Is it? Is it? Any query? The displacement is x. Displacement is x. You have to find velocity at this point when the displacement is x. Acceleration is g, always in the downward direction. Initial velocity is 0. So our equation is v square is equal to u square plus 2gh. Is it clear? Is it clear? So kinetic energy here, kinetic energy mgx. Who can tell the value of potential energy at point B? Value of potential energy at point B. Potential energy, for potential energy, we have to know the height. Height from where? Height from ground. Height from ground. So what is this height? Total h. This much x. So what is this much? BC. BC is h minus x. Right? BC is h minus x. So potential energy is mg h minus. Now find total energy at B. Total energy at B. Total energy is B at B. How much? Total energy. This plus this. This plus this. Add everyone. K plus U. K plus U. Fine. K plus U. Who will help me for finding K plus U?
MGH.
MGH. Are you getting MGH? Add these two terms. Remove the bracket from here. MGH minus MGH. MGX cancelled out. You will get MGH. So at point B, we are getting total energy MGH. That means mechanical energy is same. Okay. At point A, at point B. B is any point in between A and C. B is any point in between A and C. Now we'll find at C. So at C, I am erasing.
Yes, sir.
At C. At C. At C. At C again, object is not at rest. Object will hit the ground with some speed, right? What will be the speed at C? How will you find? So at C, suppose speed is vc. C is suffix, velocity at C. Okay, velocity at C. So how will you find velocity at C? How will you find? We know the distance covered now. Distance covered is h, right? Distance covered is h. Initial velocity is 0. Acceleration is g. So again, same formula. Vc square, final velocity square, equal to u square plus 2g. What is the displacement now? Displacement is h. So h. Again, u square means 0 plus 2gh. So we are getting Vc square equal to 2gh. Now kinetic energy at C. Kinetic energy at C is half mvc square. Formula of kinetic energy, half mv square. Put this value here, half m into 2gh. So how much will you get? Now who will help me? Who will help? Who will help?
MGH.
Yes, the kinetic energy is. What about the potential energy? Now object has reached to ground and we are finding height from ground. When the object is on the ground, what is its height from ground? It is
0.
0. So potential energy will be mg into height 0. So potential energy is 0. Clear? Potential energy is 0. Potential energy is total. Potential energy is 0. Now find total. So I am writing the two values here. Kinetic at C, M, G, H. Potential at C, abhi bola. So add total energy at C. Who will tell? Who will tell? Who will tell? The value? MGH. Everyone? So this is our third total energy. So we are seeing that at point A, at point B, and at point C, total energies are same. Total which energy? Total mechanical energy. So total energy at A equal. Total energy at B equal. Total energy at A is which point? Topmost point. C is point on the ground. And B is any point in between A and C. Take any point in between A and C. Clear? So total mechanical energy is conserved at any point of its motion when an object is dropped from a height. Now, which kind of question you will get from here? You will not get this derivation. Okay, this derivation is just for your concept. If you are asked to find velocity at point B, how will you find? Okay, using that equation. So now, now come to the type of question that you can get. Can I raise? Can I raise?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. So, kind of, what kind of, what kind of, okay. Question is given, okay, same type of question is given. An object is dropped from a height, okay, from a height h, okay, dropped from a height h. You are asked, and mass of that object is m. An object is dropped from a height h, and mass of that object is m. First question, find kinetic and potential energy at h. Kinetic and potential energies at h. Kinetic and potential energies at h. Who will tell? Okay. Kinetic and potential energy at a. Who will tell? Kinetic. These data are given. A is height, m mass, and it is given drop. Drop means U equal to 0. So kinetic energy will be half m into 0 square. So kinetic energy will be 0. Obviously, when an object is dropped, kinetic energy is 0. And potential, for measuring potential, we need height. Height from where? Height from ground. So potential energy will be mgh. Done, everyone? So just we have to write kinetic energy equal to 0, potential energy equal to mgh. Okay. Second question. Find total mechanical energy at B, which is at h by 2 from ground. Total energy at B, which is at h by 2 from ground. That means this height, B to C. This height is h by 2. What will be the answer? Find total mechanical energy. Total mechanical energy. How will you find? Just 1 mark question. Just 1 mark question. Total mechanical energy. Total mechanical energy. Yes. If you want to tell the answer, raise your hand. Total mechanical energy. Total mechanical energy at any point will be same at point A. What is the total mechanical energy at point A? K plus U, 0 plus mgh. So mgh. So total mechanical energy at B, which is at h/2 from ground. What is the total mechanical energy? That will be simply mgh, because total mechanical energy at A is mgh. Okay, so total mechanical energy at B will be mg. If you are asked total mechanical energy at C, total mechanical energy at C, that will also be mgh. Okay, okay. Now third question. Third question. Is it clear? Give your thumbs up. Is it clear? Third energy. Third question. Third question. Is it clear? Okay. Krishna has given. Vilaksa. Is it clear? So third question. Third question. What will be the kinetic and potential energy? What will be the kinetic and potential energy? Kinetic and potential energy when it will just touch the ground. It will just touch the ground. Kinetic and potential energy when it will just touch the ground. Tell. Who will tell? Who will tell? Raise your hand. Who will tell? Raise your hand. No one? No one? First, tell what will be the potential energy when it will just touch the ground. Just touch the ground means at point C. At point C, what will be the potential energy? Potential energy will be 0, right? Because there is no height now when it has touched the ground. There is no height, so potential energy is 0. How will you find the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy. For finding the kinetic energy, we have to use the concept total mechanical energy is constant at any point of its motion. So at point C, what is the total mechanical energy? That will be equal to total mechanical energy here, total mechanical energy here, right? And that one will be mgh simply. Now what will be the kinetic energy when it will just touch the ground? Kinetic energy will be total mechanical energy at this point C minus potential. Kinetic plus potential equal to Tc. So kinetic will be what? Tc minus U. Now Tc is how much? mgh minus U 0. So our answer is mg. Okay. So this kind of question you can get in exam. This one will also be 1 or 1 mark question. Okay, 1 mark question. So don't do the derivations. Okay, use the concept. Concept is total mechanical energy will be constant. This one will be constant at any point. mgh. mgh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, last question from this one. Last question is, if you have any query, then raise your hand. Last question is, find the velocity. Find the velocity with which it will touch the ground. Find the velocity with which it will touch the ground. With which it will touch the ground. That means we have to find velocity at point C. How will you find? You know the kinetic energy at point C. Kinetic energy. You know the kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy at point C? At point C, kinetic energy was mgh. Just in question number 3, we have found that kinetic energy is mgh, right? Right. Now, what is the formula of kinetic energy? You all will tell that half mv square equal to mgh. Now, can you find velocity? Can you find velocity? Kinetic energy of that object when it is touching the ground, then kinetic energy will be mgh. Total potential energy at A will convert into kinetic energy at C. Now, formula of kinetic energy is this, and we know the value of kinetic energy mgh. Okay, so find the value of V because we have to find velocity. V. So for finding V, m cancelled out. Take 2 to the right side. This 2 to the right side. So just cross multiplication. So it will be 2gh. So we are getting v square equal to 2gh. Then what will be v? V will be under root 2gh. Okay. So this kind of question you can get. Okay. Suppose h is not given. In place of h, it is given 10 meter or 20 meter. G is given, suppose 10 gram per second, 10 meter per second square. Mass of that object is given 1 kg. Then you will put the values. Okay, you will put the values in all the problems. 1, 2, 3, 4. You will get the corresponding answers. Is it clear, everyone? Any query? Raise your hand. Any query? Raise your hand. Done. Done. Everyone, reply. Give your thumbs up. Just give your thumbs up. Give your thumbs up. Yes, yes. Yes. Okay. So the last thing we'll see today, that is graph. When the object is falling down in this way, object is falling down in this way, then how will you draw kinetic and potential energy graph? How will you draw kinetic and potential energy graph? Okay. Graph means we have to take 2 axes. Okay. One is y-axis, another is x-axis. Along x-axis, we are putting height from ground. Height from ground. Height from ground. This point 0, so height from ground 0. That means this point represents C point, right? Origin represents C point on the ground. Then height from ground. Height is increasing in this direction. And in this direction, energy. Okay, in this direction, energy is increasing. So suppose here maximum energy if the object is at height h, so maximum energy will be mgh. So this point represents, suppose, mgh. Okay. Okay. Now this point represents point on ground. So on the ground, what will be the value of kinetic energy? Kinetic energy will be maximum on the ground when the object is dropped. When it is reaching to ground, here velocity will be maximum. So kinetic energy will be maximum. What was the value of kinetic energy? Mg, right? So at ground, kinetic energy is mg. And at the maximum height, suppose this is the maximum height, h. So ground to a height h. So at height h, here, at height h, what was the kinetic energy? Drop, U equal to 0. So kinetic energy equal to 0. So here kinetic energy will be 0. Now join these 2 points. Okay. So this one represents kinetic energy graph. Kinetic energy. Okay. Kinetic energy. Now potential energy. This point at ground and potential energy at ground is 0. So potential energy at ground, potential energy at this height is maximum. Maximum means what is the value? Mgh. So mgh. This is the maximum value of potential energy. This is the minimum value of potential energy. Now join. So this graph represents potential. Okay. at any point, what will be the total energy? Total energy will be this one. This is the total energy. Total energy. Okay. So total energy will be constant. Total energy will not change. What will change? Kinetic and potential energy will change. When you are going in this direction, kinetic energy is decreasing. Okay, because height is increasing. And potential energy is increasing in this direction because height is increasing. Okay. Clear? Clear? At this point, that means very near to the ground, potential energy, the kinetic energy will be this one, high value, potential energy will be this one, small value. Okay, but the total value will be unchanged. Okay, so this is the graph between kinetic energy, potential energy, and height from the ground. Okay, this is the point on ground, this is the point at maximum height. Okay, at the point on the ground, kinetic energy will be maximum, and at highest point, kinetic energy will be minimum. At the ground, potential energy is minimum 0, and at highest point, potential energy is maximum mgh. And this is the graph for total energy. Total energy is not changing with height. Total energy will be same. Okay, so this much for today. Any query? Any query, student? Any query? You can unmute. Any query?
No, sir, no query.
No query. Okay. I'll share this recording also. Okay. After some time, I'll share this recording. Okay. If you cannot understand now properly, you will see 1 2 times. Okay. Later in your study time or whatever, you will understand properly. Okay. I'm ending then.
Okay, sir.